U.S. Embassy in Ukraine has warned of an increased threat of missile attacks, particularly on the city of Kyiv and Kyiv Oblast. In light of the recent uptick in strikes across Ukraine and inflammatory rhetoric from Moscow, the Department of State cautions U.S. citizens of an ongoing heightened threat of missile attacks, including in Kyiv and Kyiv Oblast, the U.S. Embassy said. The embassy urged U.S. citizens to monitor air raid sirens, respond appropriately to threats, and follow the instructions of local authorities. It should be noted that the press service of the Kremlin has claimed that Ukrainian unarmed aerial vehicles attempted to launch an attack on the Kremlin residence of Vladimir Putin, the president of Russia. Sergei Nikiforov, spokesman for President Vladimir Zelensky, has said that Ukraine had no information about attack on the Kremlin.
All right, shalom, shalom, shalom. First and foremost, I like to give all praise and the glory and honor to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushai, Ba'ashem, Rikakadash. Double honors to the apostles, the elders from the great millstone. Shalom to the brothers and sisters in the house of David. This is the Bram Ash from the Lions of 12 here in Sacramento. Today's date is May 4th, 2023. The apostle Tahar stated this year, the hopeful year of all prophecies come to pass. The hopeful year that all prophecies come to pass. Man, May 4th, they had that Star Wars theme, may the force be with you. So, May 4th, it's that May Day, we gotta prepare what's to come. We got to watch, pay attention, and be alert, and stand upon our watchtower and see what's happening, and give them the warning to the people what's to come. So we're blowing that trumpet to alert you. This place is falling. This place is through. It's over. This place is about to get destroyed violently. We're about to enter Jacob's trouble. We're entering the World War III, famine, pestilence, and all hell's about to break loose in Jacob's trouble, And so there you go. So they got the warning that the U.S. telling Ukraine is that they might launch some crazy stuff, So we're at that time, we're a time of war. We're in that season. So let's go ahead and grab a scripture real quick. Book of Revelations, chapter 11. Chapter 11, verse 14. It says, the second woe was past, and behold, the third woe cometh quickly. You see? So we're entering the World War III. And guess what? And all you 2/3 think you big and bad, think you all that. But hey, the third will come quickly. You know what that means? That means it's going to be a draft. So meaning that you're going over to the war. You got no choice. It's going to be a whole lot of drafts. And you're not coming back either. And your body bag ain't coming back. Your body's gonna be over there in that World War III. You know, in the Middle East, Valley Shahashpat, Yahweh Shapat, Most High Judgment. So let's go to Matthew's chapter 24. I start off verse 3. It says, "And as he sat upon the Mount of Olives, the disciples came unto him privately, saying, Tell us when that there shall things be, and what shall be the signs of the coming, and of the end of the world? And Yahushua answered and said unto them, Take heed that no man deceive you. For many shall come in my name, saying, I'm Hamshiach, and shall deceive many." That's right. You see a whole lot of people out there thinking they got the truth, but they don't. And they will deceive many. Right? Many people. It says, "And ye shall hear of wars and rumors of wars. See that ye be not troubled, for all these things must come to pass. But the end is not yet." Right? You see? So like you got a lot of people thinking this is the end, about Russia and United States, that they're gonna send, which they are, they're gonna send those ICBM missiles over here, United States. But the end is not yet. Why? Because there's still prophecies. A couple of prophecies got to be fulfilled. You know, like Jacob's trouble. You know, famine, pestilence, and the sword, sedition among men. You know, and the big one is the RFID chip, the mark of the beast, and then it'll be over. It'll be a wrap. It'll be domino effect after that. Right? So now we're hearing wars. That was rumors of wars, right? You see? So now they sent the drone over there to Russia, failed, assassinate Russia, President Putin in Russia. So, you know, and Russia's pissed off, you know. So we'll see what's the next move. It says, "For nations shall rise against nations, and kingdom against kingdom, and there shall be famines and pestilence and earthquakes in divers places." It says, "All this are the beginning of sorrows." Right? You see, so this is the beginning of sorrows. You can imagine when you had no food in your cubby. You know what I mean? Meaning you don't have the food in the refrigerator. So this right now is the beginning of sorrows. Right? Let's go to book of Jeremiah. Jeremiah. Alright, yeah. Book of Jeremiah, chapter 51. I'm gonna start at 41. It says, "How is Shishak taken, and how is the praise of the whole earth surprised? How is Babylon became astonished among the nations?" So just check that word Shishak.
Strong's H 8347. Sheshach.
Oh,
Sheshach.
Shishak. Let's go into that word Shishak. Shishak is the fine linen, or another name for Babylon. Ooh. Fine linen. So let's keep that in mind. Fine linen. We're going to hold that. Fine linen. All right, let's continue reading, right? Okay. "How is Sheshach taken, Or NLT says, how is Babylon is fallen? Ooh, the great Babylon. Oh man, who's that? AKA America. How Babylon is fallen, the great Babylon. Alright, it says, the great Babylon prays throughout the earth. Now she has become a object of horror among the nations. Man. It says, how is Sheshek taken in the KJV? How is Sheshek taken, and how is the praise of the whole earth surprised? How is Babylon became astonished among the nations? The sea is become upon Babylon. She is covered with multitude of waves thereof. It reads, her cities are a desolation and dry land and wilderness and land wherein no man dwelt, neither does any son of man pass thereby. And I will punish Bel in Babylon, and I will bring forth out of his mouth that which he has swallowed up, and the nations shall not flow together any more unto him. Yea, the wall of Babylon shall fall. My people, go ye out of the midst of her, and deliver ye every man his soul from the fierce anger of the Lord Yahweh by Shemashai. It says, NLT says, come out, out my people, flee from Babylon, save yourselves, run from the Lord Yahweh Shemashai for his anger. Means depart from this place. Like don't be attached to Babylon. You know, you gotta be holy, separate from everything was have to offer here. See, and that way, you're not caught up in the Most High's anger. But the 2/3 finna get caught up in Most High's anger. You know, it says, and lest your heart faint, and ye fear for the rumor that shall be heard in the land, and rumor shall both come 1 year, and after that another year shall come, yea, a rumor and violence in the land, ruler against ruler. That's right, that's what we've seen. So we just read that Revelations 11 chapter 14 verse, the second woe is past, and behold, the third will come quickly. So hey, we here, we're in that rumor, you know. So we're in a ruler against ruler right now. And so it says, therefore, behold, the days come that I will do judgment upon the graven images of Babylon, and her whole land shall be confounded. Ooh, and all her slain shall fall in the midst of her. The heavens and the earth and all that there is therein shall sing for Babylon. For the spoilers shall come unto her from the north, says the Lord Yahweh. It says, as Babylon has caused the slain of Israel fall, so Babylon shall fall the slain of the earth. You see? And the T says, just as Babylon killed the people of Israel and others throughout the world, so must her people be killed. That's right, payback. So you see those fall of Israelites, so-called blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans. Now the Most High is going to allow us to see your fall. The Edomites here, Babylon the great whore. See? So your whole land is confounded. You know, your God's is not going to save you from the true power, the God of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob, the God of Israel. Yahweh by Shemashai, see? Let me see. All right, now I'd like to go to, oh yes, I'm supposed to go Psalms 137. Verse 7 says, remember, O Lord Yahweh, the children of Edom, in the day of Jerusalem, who said, raise it, even to the foundation thereof. It says, NLT says, O Lord Yahweh, remember what the Edomites did on that day. The armies of Babylon captured Jerusalem. Destroy it, they yelled. Love it to the ground. So they cheered on. Instead of they didn't help us and give us our aid. They did the opposite of that. They helped the Babylonians. They want. So, oh Lord Yahweh, remember what the Edomites did. Oh boy, we here. So now we're seeing the Edomites, right, is fallen, meaning their power structure is gone. Right? They have no throne. Most High is cutting down Babylon, the great whore. Most High is stripping out Babylon. The Edomites is losing power. Right? It says, verse 8, O daughter of Babylon, who art to be destroyed, happy shall he be that rewarded that as thou hast served us. Happy shall ye be thou taking dashes thy little ones against the stones. That's right. So it's payback. You see? It's payback. All praise and glory to Yahweh Shemashai. And then let's go to remember the fine linen, the sheshek. Let's go to Revelations chapter 18. Let's start off verse 16. It says, and saying, alas, alas, that great city that was clothed in fine linen, you see, and purple and scarlet, and decked with gold, precious stones, and pearls. It says, for in 1 hour, so the great riches is come to naught, and every shipmasters, and all the company ships, and spoilers, and as many as trade by sea still afar off, and cried when they saw the smoke of her burning, saying, what city is like unto this great city? And they cast dust on their heads, and cried, weeping and wailing, saying, alas, alas, the great city, wherein were made rich all that had ship in the sea by reason of her coastlines. For in 1 hour is she made desolate. Well, in 1 hour, Yahweh Shemashah is going to destroy this place. It says, verse 20, it says, rejoice over her, thou heavens, and ye holy apostles and prophets, for the Most High hath avenged you on her. And Lati says, rejoice over her fate, O heavens and people of the Most High, and prophets and apostles and prophets, for at last the Most High had judged her for your sakes. Ooh. So this is a prophecy. That meaning everything before this place got destroyed. Before, remember, there's a couple prophecies must be fulfilled, and then this place will get hit with ICBMs, right? And the cherry laser beams coming down. So, man, we're almost there, man. We're almost home. We're almost out of here. Just keep pushing. Keep the faith. Don't let nobody, no man, take your crown. You know? And we're almost out of here. We're almost home, you know? So I'm going to go ahead and end there. But first and foremost, I'd like to give all praise and glory and honor to Yahweh, Ba'ashim, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashim, B'Kakadash. Double honors to the apostles, the elders from the great millstone. Shalom to the brothers and sisters in the house of David. Until next time, Shalom.